Hi everybody, my name is Dimitri and I'm the co-founder and CEO of Advisor, and my job every day is to motivate my team to be their best every day. And today I'm going to tell you why I failed at this so terribly. The story goes as follows. I would come in every day on the morning call and I would greet everybody with "Good morning, guys. Good morning, guys." What's wrong with that? I was, in my first sentence, actively excluding all non-male members of my team. Imagine that, starting your day and the CEO actively excludes you in his first sentence. That's all right. So today, as you can see, I will talk about inclusive culture and the effects of it on your team and on your morale. But who am I to talk about such a topic? We partnered up with the University of St. Gallen, and to be precise, with the Competence Center for Diversity and Inclusion, who has over 20 years of experience on the area and who has conducted a lot of research in that topic. And quickly about us as well. We are a Zurich-based company focusing on development of software and AI. And we are working with corporates and enterprises such as the Swiss Railways, SVB, but also Mobiliar or Baloise Insurance and other enterprises. To foster a thriving and diverse workplace, you need inclusive communication. And you need to be inclusive by default in your internal and external communication to avoid the risk of discriminatory situations like the one I described, but also to embody an inclusive culture and to open up your brand for partners, new employees, as well as customers. There is a lot of effort currently being done to do that. And the methods include training courses, raising awareness through campaigns, but also checking communication for inclusive language using so-called style guides. But the results are not really satisfactory. It costs a lot of time and money to organize all the training courses, and the impact is limited because the forgetting curve sets in earlier than we think. Also, sometimes there is the lack of the leadership team, which makes the entire thing even more complicated. So I would like you to think about a new method, about including or embedding inclusion into your language and raising awareness in context every day instead of in a classroom. And having a spell checker for inclusive language in your daily text editor. The results would be different. Language change causes a mindset change, and changing communication actually does change your culture. So being inclusive becomes really easy with a modern technology supported approach that I'm going to show you in just a minute. I will show you how we are using the language guide provided by the University of St. Gallen, which sets the basis of the framework. And I'm going to show you how to embed that into your everyday communication tools like Microsoft Word or Outlook. And let the tool give you real-time, in-context tips rather than classroom-like trainings. The method will save time and will make it very easy to actively change your language and to form an inclusive culture. And the benefits are clear at this point. Learning becomes in context and sticks, and your branding improves by opening up your brand to new customers, partners, or employees. At the same time, you reduce the risk of creating discriminatory situations and you enhance the employee experience. And this is how it looks. You can eliminate your unconscious discriminatory language in written communication with a in-context alert that makes you aware of the mistakes that you may be doing. It gives you the tool to actively change the language and the reality lived in all the documents with that approach in your everyday tool. And it allows you to screen existing assets such as documents, text, websites, and messages as well, to scalably and at low cost bulk process these documents. That creates a company-wide impact and makes it measurable That means your initiative can be tied to a return on investment, or ROI. And the approach is backed by research of the University of St. Gallen, and the tips that are offered actually make sense. If you think the approach could move the needle in your organization, please get in touch and we'll be happy to answer all your remaining questions. Thank you very much and see you soon.